So in this video I want to make a quick little visit to Colt Creek State Park here north of Lakeland, Florida, north of Polk County in northern Polk County, Florida. And this is Highway 471 here. And here's the entrance to Colt Creek State Park. So let's go exploring. Alright, so we just paid entrance at the ranger station for entrance. It was $4 for a car full of people. Interesting enough, I learned that people mainly come here for off-road biking and primitive camping. They actually don't have any like hookup sites yet with water or electricity. It's all primitive camping. It's $5 a night to go primitive camping. So I didn't know that. You have to hike everything in and hike everything out. So we're gonna find a spot for the trails here for bikes. We got our bikes on the back, so see if it looks like mostly kind of palmetto scrub out here. So here I am at one of the trailheads at Colt Creek State Park, one of the bike trails. It goes down into the woods. This is kind of a pretty open prairie here. You can see, and this is the main entrance road that brought me into the park. I can kind of see through the trees over there. There's some kind of pond. So we're probably going to go explore that on bikes and see what we can find. So if you want to see a map of the state park and all the different trails, go ahead and pause the video and this will show you. This is one of the first ponds we came to here on the trail. Apparently there's alligators. Pretty nice trail so far, pretty easy going. It's probably one of the beginner trails. We're out here working our way around this lake. I guess it's called Mac Lake here at Colt Creek State Park. So, nice little trail, kind of a dirt road. Next we're going to go visit a one of the primitive campsites, so we'll see what those are like. Just in case you're unfamiliar with the cypress swamp and the birds that live in them, there's a variety of birds. You have the pileated woodpecker, which are kind of rare, green heron, wood ducks, things like that. So this is an informative sign here next to a cypress swamp. Imagine that. See, there's a cypress swamp here. Also called cypress hammocks. They're usually in the middle of large prairies, open areas. So my son found these little pile of rocks here. This is limestone, what used to be aquifer that was under the ground. Water travels through it here in Florida. It's all limestone. But what's cool about limestone aquifer rock is that it usually encases these little organisms. You usually have a lot of fossils in limestone like this, because it's a real soft rock. But you want to see something neat, here's a little dose of living in Florida. These are bull ants, and they will hurt you very bad. I still have a scar from when I was in first grade and one bit me. It stung me actually. But anyways, just want to show you a little piece of limestone, some aquifer, probably drudged up from somewhere. So this is the Mac Lake Nature Trail. You can pause it if you want to read it. It's a quarter mile long, but foot traffic only, so we can't take the bikes down here. But this is the lake, and then keep going down the trail a little bit. You'll find a pavilion here for large groups. Really nice, really new pavilion here. Let's go down the hammock trail real quick. So for the sake of time, I can't take you down the whole trail, but this is kind of a little taste of old Florida woods here. This is what it looks like. Lots of live oak, sable palms, palmettos. Really cool, really wild looking. And so this is a quarter mile long trail. It looks just like this. Little sign about habitat there. Alright, we'll go back out. We need to find one of those campsites. See what they're all about. So here's a cool sign about bears. There are black bears all over Florida. Noah, do you know where we're at on the map? Can you guys point to where we're at on that map of Florida?
Noah.
It's kind of instructions. Sorry about the bird poop there. So it looks like bear facts. They have the best sense of smell of any land mammal, and 80% of their diet consists of plants. 5% consist of meats. 15% insects. It's interesting.
Where are we at?
Yeah, we're just north of Lakeland. You see Lakeland on there?
Yeah.
We're just north of that a little bit on the county line.
Daddy.
Pretty cool. Black bear, bear aware. So this is one of the really new pavilions they have out here by the lake. It's all screened in. There's restrooms. And then the lake is out here. There's a big fishing dock. I'm going to go talk to one of the people fishing out here and see what they're catching. So I just got done talking to people fishing out here. They said they're catching bass and bluegill and shellcracker, using some live bait. One of the things I wanted to show you over here was kind of cool informative sign that shows you what all is in these waters. You got bluegill and largemouth bass, mosquito fish, water snake, crayfish, crawdads, things like that. So it's kind of typical of any native Florida freshwater lake osprey. Hopefully that shows up okay on the camera. So we just found this guy trying to inch his way out into the road here. Little box turtle. He's being kind of shy. Not too shy. Hello, box turtle. Be careful on the road. He's hissing at you, huh? There's another cool view of Colt Creek State Park on a wide open prairie. This here. Cypress hammocks, scrub hammocks, and whatnot. So. We're on our way out to one of the campsites here. We're going down one of the trails, and we're kind of in this pine forest here, longleaf pines and palmetto bushes, but it looks like they sawed down one of the pine trees. Something I want to show you was all the different rings. See those different rings on there? You can count how many years old this tree is. I think every 2 rings, I believe, is
look at this.
1 year. Yeah, bark comes right off. Huge chunk of bark, lots of termites. So, anyways. So, got a longleaf pine cone here. For you math nerds, you can tell me what is mathematically consistent about this pine cone. There's a term for it. It's in a lot of other items found in nature. See if you can comment below with the correct answer. So this is the longleaf pine forest. They try to burn these every 2 to 3 years. Some of these trees you can see the black, charred burn marks going up because it's actually healthy for the ecosystem to burn these completely away. It replenishes the soil with, I believe, with nitrogen, all the ash and everything. It just keeps the invasive oaks from coming in. But this is longleaf pine. They say Florida used to burn before it was inhabited, I don't know, 2 to 3 times completely over every year from lightning strikes. It's actually a really natural process.
Here.
I've seen these before in Florida, but I don't know the name of them. But they're really interesting. I don't know if they're native to Florida or not. Maybe someone...
The leaves even have spikes on
Wow, look at the leaves. That is just amazing, the thorns on those leaves. I've never seen a plant... Whoa, one just got me really good. Maybe you could find the name of these if you know that. It's really... It almost looks like a tomato plant covered with massive thorns. That's really fascinating. Just be careful. This is a sign about saw palmettos. If you're not from Florida, you're not familiar with saw palmettos. They get their name from the stem, which I don't know if this is going to show up on video or not, but there's actually a serration going all the way down the stem to the base of this plant. And it's on that one stem, on every stem, in this entire forest. So if you were to try to run through saw palmetto, you would not make it. It would be a very unpleasant experience. You'd feel like little hacksaws sawing at your legs the entire time. So that's why they call them saw palmettos. There's parts of these that are edible, but this video is not for that right now. It's kind of cool. We're out here in the middle of the woods and the boys found this massive boulder. It's made of limestone. Must have gotten pushed up somehow from the ground. I don't know. You wonder how things like that ended up out here. There's another one over on this side. It's like limestone, piece of limestone aquifer.
Asteroid. Eli thinks it's an asteroid.
Yeah. Still trying to find the campsite. I'm out here in the cypress swamp. And one of the things I want to show you was these little things poking out of the ground here. These are called cypress knees. These are part of the root system of cypress trees. And so this knee probably belongs to that cypress tree right there. They're actually, I think, last time I heard, they're illegal to saw down. People used to saw them and make souvenirs out of them. But they're kind of all over the base of this. They're called cypress knees, as you can see they're back there too. Kind of an interesting feature. They don't grow into trees. They just stay like that. We keep getting distracted here on the way to the campsite. But we found a swarm of baby locusts. Just hatched. Let me see if I can get in close on one here before it jumps away. Oh, they're going everywhere. They're either male or female. They have a yellow or a red stripe based on their gender.
Oh, I got one.
You got one here.
I got
hold
tons.
it still.
I got tons.
And these will grow up to be really, really big.
Like about that big.
Yeah. But you can see there's
Take a picture.
a massive swarm of them everywhere.
Oh,
Oh.
jump.
Just everywhere.
There he is.
All right, let me see if I can catch the swarm.
Oh, he keeps jumping.
It's hard to make out the little black dots that are hopping around everywhere.
I got tons. I got tons.
There's a bunch here.
I got tons.
So we finally made it to one of 2 or 3 primitive campsites here at Colt Creek State Park, and it's literally just an open little pasture, little field here. It's funny, we biked about 3 miles back off the main road and we're exhausted, but somebody left like 2 dozen brand new water bottles on this table for us, so we're drinking our fill. We're gonna leave a bunch too for the next people who come in. There's a fire ring, there's a trash can, plenty of space for some tents, nice flat even ground, and there's the trail back to the main road. So, you know, great place. I don't hear any traffic, no electricity, so if you're looking for a place to get away for a couple days and just unwind and unplug from everything, this is the place to do it. Although there is a good cell signal if that's important to you. I got a good cell signal here out in the middle of the woods, so really, really quiet. It's nice out here. It's very peaceful. And there's a couple of these sites. It's $5 a night to camp at these, but you gotta hike everything in and hike everything out. You can't get here by car. It's only for the rangers who can drive back here. Alrighty, we'll do one more little trek back to the car, and I'll make a signing off video. So that you can kind of see the campsites are right there, and there's a little side trail coming off over here. Found a beautiful oak tree. Must be hundreds of years old for it to reach the ground like this and come back up. Live oaks will get really old like that. Perfect climbing tree. It's amazing. It must be hundreds of years old. Sorry for the glare of the sunlight. The sun's starting to set.
Okay, fine. It's off one.
We're heading back here, trying to find the car, and heading back from the campsite. The boys decided to try to bottle up some of these, baby crickets. Oh, okay, it's okay. They won't jump out.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Well, I found some.
Here's a baby locust.
I
So,
found some.
oh, you found some? So, so far our Colt Creek State Park experience has been really cool. I recommend it if you're a mountain biker. You know, really, these trails right here, they're not really like off-road. They're super smooth, great for family. I mean, my boys, we've biked all day around these trails, and they've been barefoot. We don't have mountain bikes per se. You can kind of see this bike right here. That's not a mountain bike, and they've done great. So, we're like the only ones out here. We've been here all day, and I haven't seen any other bikers or any other hikers or campers. So it's been really cool. Highly recommend it if you're looking for kind of a primitive camping and hiking experience. You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere and there's no electricity or water. But if you're looking just to kind of get away and find some peace and quiet, this is the place to come. $5 a night, you can't beat that. And Yeah, they close at 8, so we're trying to get out of here really quick. They basically close at sundown, and we're trying to get out of here before they kick us out. So anyways, the sun's going down. Highly recommend Colt Creek State Park if you're looking for that kind of rustic experience. I don't know if they're planning on developing it any further and putting some more hooked up sites for RVs and more running water and electricity kind of sites, but I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but beautiful scenery out here. Florida scrub at its finest. So if you're into that sort of thing, come check out Colt Creek State Park just north of Lakeland, Florida. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey, be sure to like and subscribe if you like these adventures. Be sure to thumbs up, comment with any questions, and subscribe for any more adventures. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. So we just made it back to the car, but before I took off, I want to show you guys just the information on how to get here. Pause the video at any point if you want to stick on this screen. Here's some park guidelines. So, just like I said, just pause it. Go kind of quick here. So, FloridaStateParks.org, and let's say bye one more time to the beautiful view here as the sun is going down. Beautiful March view. Colt Creek State Park. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks guys for watching.
What's that?
I'm leaving the ranger station here. So see you later, Colt Creek State Park.